Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. We're going to do Amanda's mixed media challenge this week. We're on week 18. It's called It's a Way of Life. And I just put it's Creating with Scrimping Mommy, and that's her Facebook group. All right, so we have some, excuse me, some color swatches. We have a couple of sentences there. We have these gorgeous buttons with all the beautiful flowers around them. We have this sweet girl. She's sewing on her blanket there. We have just this little beautiful bit of fabrics. Could be blankets, I don't know. And then this is a background sheet, and I was just taking pieces off that I wanted to use. I was trying to figure out how I wanted it to go, but you know, I'm just gonna wing it because yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So let's get started. I decided not to add anything to here yet because I'm going to put these on with my matte medium. I have just my little brush here. I have some paint, and because I loved using the sponge last week, I have a couple sponges here. I have a pink and a blue here. So I just thought, turn the camera on and let's just have a play. So if you're crafting today, I hope you'll join me, and then we can craft together. Just put a little bit there. And so, yeah, I'm just going to start adding pages, little bits here. This is for the background. And it's okay if it goes everywhere else because it's all going to get covered with the stuff anyway. So there we go. I'm not too concerned if it doesn't go all the way to the edge either. Oh, little hairs, my goodness. And then I just cut these out. It's just to put a background on instead of just putting a whole sheet down. It's nice to add just little bits. And so that's what I'm doing. And hopefully you've been getting ideas. I hope you've gone over to Amanda's Facebook page there and joined her group. She has tutorials. She has all kinds of beauty that she shares. She shares all kinds of stuff, and she has lots of inspiration on her YouTube channel. See, I have color that runs. I'm not too concerned about that. It doesn't bother me at all because I mean it's from the printer, right? So it's I need to add a little more of this. Oops, almost empty. I'm afraid to use the other stuff that I just bought because you saw last week there where it was so watery. So Tom and I did the garden today. We've got all the, well, I do pots. That's my garden, and I'm happy with that. So I'm just tearing it. I'm not even going to cut it. We'll have the little bits of rough edges, and I like that. So there we go. You can put the whole page down if you want. You don't have to do it in pieces. But yeah, I'm just going to add it. The little buttons there. Love the little buttons. So there we are, and then just something across the bottom. I think all of these, this centerpiece. And I'll see if anything else needs to be added to it, but I'm thinking it should be okay. I'll just put that at the bottom there because the center will be filled with the images. So there we go. Oops. Add a little bit more. There we go. So there's that. And so I just wondering, I just love that there. If I sit her here and add that at the corner, like she doesn't have to be at the any side, you know, so I'm just going to pop her on there, I think. Just, let's see. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for her. There we go, and I better not stick this on there because it'll end up sticking and then I'll wreck the picture, so I don't want to do that. I'll stick it over here where there's nothing on the page. And so which way? Maybe like that. I'll end up trimming some of the bits off, but I'm okay with that. It'll be just fine. Oops. Don't want to break that off. And this seals. So if I want to add inks or paint, water, anything like that, then this will seal it so that it doesn't ruin the pages. Won't ruin the images or anything, which is really good. Okay, so then we have, so I might have to add another piece of this, which is fine. Let me just take that off. It doesn't have to be a bunch, just something to help cover the white, because these are smaller images, but I'd really like that there. Maybe I really like that there, so I'm just going to put it there. And that's where your bits can come in and fill in the gaps. Yep, that looks good there. I like it. Nice. Okay, let's try some of these. So I hope your week has been going well. I don't know if I said anything or not, but mine is going very good. I wonder if I can, it's still wet, so I might have a chance to just pick this up a little bit. Not there so much, but and then in the white space there, I'm going to add paint. I'll use paint there. I think that'll be fun. And I don't need this whole page. So, whoops. Pop that back down. There we go. So there. And then these little books, oh my goodness. Not books, Brenda. So maybe I don't want that at all. I know it kind of looks pieced together right now, which it is, but just see these two little buttons here. And I'm going to add them right there in that little space. Oh yeah, that's cute. So there's that. And this, I still just don't know if I want to add these. I don't want it to be bottom heavy, you know? So if I well, I'm going to leave it for now, and I'm going to dry it so that we can use paint. Okay, it's all dry. So I have some blue and some pink, and I think I want to use the blue because there's lots of pink in here. I didn't get that washed off, so I need to set it aside. I don't want to put my elbow in it or something, which is what I would probably do. All right, so I'll put that aside. So I have my sponges here. I was practicing with both of them. That's why they both have paint, and that's all right. It's just something to do. I also have a stamp, looks like zigzag stitching. So I might be able to incorporate that as well around the edges. So I should have something to put this on. Sorry, just checking my stuff here. All right, just got a thick piece of paper. And I'm going to put paint on it. Just so I have something, a surface to put my sponge in. All right, so it's dry. Yep, and that's what I want. So I just dip it into the paint, sponge it off because I don't want a whole bunch in one area. And you can add water to it. I know we did this technique last week, but like I said, I really like it. It just added so much loveliness to the page. And I'm just gonna come around her, hopefully carefully. That's gotta go. That would end up right in her face. So, and I don't mind that there's a bit of white. I don't have a problem with the white space. I know lots of people, they don't like the white space, and you know, that's okay. It's all your choice. Whatever you create, it's going to be beautiful. And that's what I think anyway. It's just going to be lovely. And of course I put a lot of paint on here, but I could come back and just use the paint for something else as well. So, but that just kind of, I just kind of blended it there. I don't know if it looks blended or, but, and now I can spray it with water if I want, because my images are protected. And so I'm just going to smoosh my finger with the paint just around, and it just softens it. I don't know, Amanda, this is, I'm going by your words. It softens, and it does, it looks like it softens quite nicely, so good advice. I just grabbed some blue there and went in to that little white area, but there we go. So just come around, and there's not much paint going on, so it won't take too long to dry, which is nice, especially if you don't have a heat tool or something, you know, then you have to sit and wait for it to dry. And I ended up not adding this, so, but I think that'll be okay. It'll be all right if I don't add that. And I really like this, creativity is a way of life. So I'm going to use that. Maybe just in the two. Yeah. I'm just gonna grab my matte medium thing here just so I can, I'm just going to keep using this. And yeah, this stuff is really hard to wash off your fingers. I don't know if you've noticed that if you use it, but it doesn't like to wash off even with soap. So put this one here. There we go. But you can put the words on 3D dots if you want. I didn't even think to do anything 3D on this one. Maybe next week I'll do that. So there's that. And then I can just go around again, or you can use black. I don't think black will be too harsh, simply because there's black there and there's darkness in the, like dark areas in the pieces as well. So there's that. And then the swatches, you can cut them out individually and just add them onto your page. That would be fun. But I'm going to just grab my stamp. I'm using Memento because it is permanent ink. But if you add other mediums on top of it, just make sure you dry your ink first because it will smear. Oh, let's see where I can put it. Just checking. Oh, it won't work there because of the rings, but let's just bring it down like that. Some there, that looks good. Right there. And then I'm going to just move this to the edge so that I can stamp the other side. Hopefully it'll work. Here we go. Let's see where it ends up. Oh, good. I hoped it would land in a good area. Oh, I need the opposite side, I think. Whoops. Yeah, that won't work. So I'll just, there we go. So just a little bit of stitching around. That looks good. I just want a little bit somewhere else. There. So there we go. So we have stitching, we have paint. I had a black marker here. It's just a black marker. Let's see. Can use a ruler, which is probably a good idea. But I'm just going to come around the edges. At least I can do a semi-straight line when it's attached on the side of the paper. Oops. Oh well, that's okay. And if you're not satisfied, if you don't feel like it's done, then just carry on with it. So just cut off my little edges here. And then we'll have a look at it. And so there we go. And then this, you can bring your paint. This will add nice edging, a nice color to your edges. Just gives it a finished look. Might as well use the paint, right? It's here. Along the bottom. Okay. So there we go. That is our week 18. It's a way of life. So she is sewing, and there we go. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll go and check Amanda's YouTube and her Facebook out. Questions, comments, please leave them below, and I will have Amanda's links in the description box so you can go and check her. Okay, God bless, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.